be fair, I never had a plan, no dream job, no master plan. Didn't care for fame or fancy things, just wanted to see what life would bring. All I wanted was love that's true, a pen, some words, a dream or two, and maybe one day touch the stars, ride a rocket past the moon and Mars. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, my friend. Got the love, got the stories, got a life I live again. Still reaching for the stars, though they're so far ahead. But hey, at 54, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I've kissed the sun on Brighton shore, felt heartbreak but came back for more. Wrote down my truth in midnight lines, each word a spark from another time. But I never needed much applause, just laughter, passion, a righteous cause. If space won't take me, that's okay, my heart's already light years away. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, my friend. Got the love, got the stories, got a life I live again. Still reaching for the stars, though they're so far ahead. But hey, at 54, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Maybe one day I'll drift away past the clouds where comets play, with a notebook full of dreams in hand. I'll find my home among the sand of time. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, my friend. Got the love, got the words, till the very end. Still chasing that last dream I never quite had. But I smile and say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Yeah, at 54, with love and lore, 2 out of 3 ain't bad anymore.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How the devil are you? It's MattTaylorTV. I'm your host, Matt Taylor, broadcasting live from Brighton. It's the day after the 5th of November. It's got to be the 6th. It's the 6th of November, 2025. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's dandy. But most importantly, I hope everyone is hairy-fairy. Because there's nothing better to be in this day and age than, is it hairy-fairy or airy-fairy? I like to think hairy-fairy. So, you know, I was just, I've been busy. If you're wondering. And it's been a busy couple of days. I've got to get out first thing tomorrow take care of administrative duties. And I do like that. I do prefer being kept busy. I do prefer having to be somewhere at a certain time. It's it gets my blood moving, if you know what I mean. And of course, most importantly, it gets me out the door. And funny enough, talking about getting me out the door, just as I was going live, I was thinking to myself, no, I should really be going for my walk. But I think what I'll do is, it's such a lovely day outside, and I live in such a beautiful part of planet Earth, that I will go out for a walk after we do a quick hello, because, you know, hey, if you've got the technology available at your fingertips, I always say, leave your willy alone and go live instead. It's only a joke. I don't really touch my willy. I've got people I pay to do that. Oh, come on now. Come on. You know, I've already lost one viewer. They must have thought, I'm not listening to this tripe. I'm not listening to this dirty, perverted diatribe of a terrible person like Matt Taylor. Oh, they're back. They couldn't resist it. Now listen, as I always say at times like this isn't TV, it's YouTube, and it's interactive. So listen, don't be shy. Jump on and say hi. And it's always, you know, it's always a good thing to do, just to engage. And funny enough, I was just, I noticed something actually, going back 3 years. And I was looking at some comments 3 years ago. Hello. Oh, isn't that lovely? Hello, Pippy Dippy. Pippy Dippy with a lovely, who's that handsome man on your profile? What a good looker. Hello, Pippy Dippy. I was just looking at some old comments from 3 years ago, and I saw Babs for UK. And actually, it made me think, 3 years ago, I didn't realise who Babs for UK was, and now I actually do. And it made me thinking, bloody hell, so Babs for UK has been commenting on my shows 3 years ago. That's amazing. I thought Babs for UK was kind of a new visitor, but it seems like I'm totally wrong. She's been kind of like watching my Matt Taylor TV for a long time, and you know, and that's always nice to know. She's a big fan of you. I say I never knew. And honestly, I was reminiscing, for want of a better word, before kind of around November 2022, how much fun I was having on YouTube. And I was really in a different mindset before November 2022. And, you know, the viewing figures were pretty impressive. You know, now and then they were hitting 46. And it's very unlikely that I'd be going live now and hitting the heady figures of 46. Hello, Mandy. Funny enough, Mandy, I was reading some comments from yours from 3 years ago. And that's how I came across some comments from Babs for UK. And actually surprised myself, you know, how long we've been doing this. But I do like a bit of YouTube. I hope you're well, Mandy. Mandy, if anyone knows, she's regular on my show. Big shout out to Chris. Hope Chris is okay. Oh God, laugh out loud. I know, it's great. It was all good. Yeah, but I was just reminiscing before November 22 how much I was really enjoying YouTube, and my audience was enjoying what I was doing. And I don't know really what went wrong, but my mindset has changed since November 2022, and I haven't really been in that jolly place as I used to be. But mind you, it doesn't help when you lose a YouTube channel. You know, it's you're back to square one basically. But yeah, I mean, and it just like reinforces that how long I've been doing this, and you know, how much enjoyment I get out of it, and also how much enjoyment I know the audience get out of it too. because, you know, I'm like you lot out there. We always need something to watch. Now, talking about something to watch, I was watching a bit of Jupiter today when she was laying into real name Richard Collins, aka Den Tarragon, and it was good. It was good to see Den Tarragon called out. But the point I want to make just quickly on that is that how many people in the audience believed his bullshit about John Wanoa and a King's Flag scam, and that's what's frustrating for me. It's all very well years down the road saying, oh yeah, he's a cunt, he's a wanker, he's a fucking bish bash bosh up your dosh kind of stuff. But still, it doesn't take away the fact that you lot ran with him and his team when they said John Wanoa was a scammer, and people still believe that. And that is what's so frustrating for me. It's okay years down the road realising what people are, but you have to acknowledge, in that case, you have to bite the bullet and apologise to all those people that they called out as wrong-uns and which you followed and acted upon. You getting my point? Because 3-4 years ago, Den Tarragon was telling you lot that John Wanoa and everyone associated with John Wanoa was scammers. And you lot went along with it. Now, 4 years on, you all realise what a discredited individual Den Tarragon is. But I don't see anyone else saying, look, yeah, sorry that what I done towards John Wanoa. You know, bang out of order. I just took all my info from Den Tarragon. And that's all I wanted to say on that matter. I'll be back in a mojo, if you just bear with me. I just got to do something. I'll be back imminently. Please don't go anywhere. Here's a little song for you to keep you entertained.
It was late at night, I was heading to bed. Then I read those words YouTube said. Violation of policy, we shut you down. I laughed to myself, no tears, no frown. Another YouTube channel bites the dust. Algorithms rule, and they say we must. But funny enough, I don't feel low. Just another door closed, time to grow. We have reviewed your channel, found a violation in play. Because of this, we've removed your voice today. We know this news is upsetting, but it's our job, you see, to keep YouTube safe for all, not for me. I sat there smiling in the glow of my screen, thinking how strange this world has been. Automated systems and human reviews, they swing their hammer, no time to lose. What was YouTube doing for me, I said, as I poured a drink and went to bed. It's just an excuse for something new, something better, something true. When your channel is terminated, you're banned from the land. No creating, no possessing, don't take a stand. We'd have violently removed your dream tonight. Oh, but wait, they said we might have not been right. We have reviewed your appeal and taken another look. Seems your channel's clean. Sorry for the hook. Sometimes we make mistakes, but just trying to get it right. To make it up to you, we'll reignite the light. Your channel's back, it's shining clear. YouTube said thanks for your patience, dear. So here I am, alive again, with stories to tell and songs to pen. Another channel bit the dust at night, but I'm still standing, shining bright. Thanks, the YouTube channel.
Yes, thank you ever so much, everyone, for being patient. But I see not some people weren't patient. Fuck this. If Matt Taylor ain't talking, we're out of here. And one thing I've been doing the last couple of days is rereading my King Arthur story, and it's just such a brilliant book. And there's a particular chapter I loved reading. And what I like about it is that it's actually real history, and it's history from our ancient past, which number one doesn't get taught in school, and number two just doesn't get discussed anywhere. And it is bloody brilliant. I love it. And of course, I just wanted to say, history starts from 1066, doesn't it? You know, right? Everyone, history lesson. And we start at 1066, and you know, I always used to think, well, what happened before 1066? And the only answer I got was, oh, they were all barbarians before then, and there was the Dark Ages. Nothing happened. No need to concern yourself. Now let's talk about the Normans, you know, and the bloody Saxons. All crazy it is. But this particular event, which was just in the last chapter I was reading. It's about Ireland. It involved Ireland, Cornwall, and Brittany. And of course, as we all know, Brittany's out in France. But back then, Brittany used to be a part of King Arthur's, or well, not so much King Arthur, because at that point King Arthur wasn't born. King Arthur II, I'm talking about. They used to be part of the ancient Welsh, the Brutes kingdom. And it's just great. So what we had this individual called Finnar, Fingar, okay, Vingar. He was an Irish chieftain that planned to sail over to Brittany, because the coast, the bottom of Ireland is pretty close to the tip of France, to Brittany. And of course, the only thing in between the south of Ireland and Brittany is Cornwall. And so we had this Irish chieftain called Vingar, and he wanted to launch a raid on Brittany, because it's a great place to raid. You got good food, you got lovely French wine, French cheese, no doubt. For a Miranda in anyway, I'm thinking Viking, but that we're not talking Viking. But for your average Irish pick or your Irish nutter, a great place to invade or to rampage or to steal from would be Brittany. So anyway, we had this situation where the Irish chieftain called Vingar planned to raid Brittany, and he got the local king of Cornwall, or that tip of Cornwall, and back in those days, called Vingar. No, that's Vingar was the Irish guy. The king of the tip of Cornwall back then was called Gunnar or Gwynnar. Let's just say Gunnar for the sake of it. Remember, these are all Welsh words which I literally cannot get my tongue around. Okay, but it's worth listening to because you may not have heard this story before, and it's actually real history. So Fingar, the Irish chieftain, had a deal with Gunnar, the king of Cornwall. Well, only a little bit of Cornwall, just the tip. And the deal was, listen, we're going to sail to Brittany. We're going to ransack Brittany, and then we're going to come back, land in Cornwall, have a bit of a rest, share the spoils, so to speak, and then we'll go back to Ireland. And the king of Cornwall, Gunnar, said, "Yeah, sure. You know that sounds brilliant. That does. Yeah, I'm in with it. But you got to appreciate that Brittany was a territory of King Fearic, which was the Pendragon, which was King Arthur's great granddad. You know, and that's brute. That was British territory, and you had a traitor within the British clan making allegiances with Irish to kind of like ransack their own territories. So basically, there was a secret alliance between Gunnar, which was the king of the tip of Cornwall, and the Irish chieftain Fingar, who launched a raid on Fearic's territory in Brittany. Now, of course, King Fearic, which was the Uther Pendragon, King Arthur II's grandfather, he learned of this betrayal and executed his own master plan. So, while the Irish chieftain Fingar was sailing over to Brittany, King Fearic took his army, sailed his army from Cardiff to Cornwall, while a smaller elite force under his ruthless cousin called Constantine the Wolf, who had territory in Cornwall himself and always had eye on the tip of Cornwall, the territory which Fingar had, he was happy to join a campaign. And he positioned himself to the east of Gunnar, blocking his escape if he wanted to. But anyway, regardless, Gunnar felt when all this happened, when the Irish chieftain Fingar had sailed away out of sight, thinking he was going to raid Brittany, that's when King Fearic's troops came in. Gunnar realised what was fucking happening. Oh fuck, we've got the king of the brutes surrounding us. He does a council, and you could describe like Gunnar as the real Celts, because the Celts are different from the ancient British. The ancient British were equal to the Roman Empire. The Celts were just barbarians, but still had a certain level of civilization, and that was what Gunnar was really about. So Gunnar was paralyzed in indecision. What the fuck should I do? And he was pressurized by his own people to attack Constantine the Wolf, when really he should have just stayed in his keep and let the enemy come to him. But anyway, fantastic drama. Basically, Gunnar goes out and attacks Constantine. Constantine lures him into a trap. it's really interesting because there was a hill, and all Gunner's men looked. Oh, there's not a lot of them up there. There's only a few. Let's go and attack them. And while they were running up the hill, Constantine's men just retreated and let them coming up the hill, exhausted themselves. And the more exhausted they get, they just ran down with their horses and just, took them out. Basically, there were troops in Brittany waiting for Gunner, the Irish chieftain. So they got slaughtered on the beach. They had to turn around and flee back, landing in Cornwall, thinking they'll find sanctuary with Gunner. But Gunner was already dead. And the Irish chieftain got slaughtered. But mind you, he didn't get killed. He was allowed to become a monk. So it was either, right, you get killed right here, right now, or you spend the rest of your days as a monk. Fascinating stuff. Fascinating stuff. I appreciate ancient history isn't for everyone. But I love it, man. And it's stories which aren't being told anymore. This kind of like intrigue, these alliances. Oh, man, I just love it. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm continuing to convert King Arthur the War King into a screenplay. And I'm finding great enjoyment in that. And so that's what I've been doing. A lot of there has been some other stuff, but I don't like to discuss it in public only because there's a lot of agent provocateurs, saboteurs out there, if you know what I mean. But anyway, have you heard about the banana who went to the doctors?
Doctors the other day. I wasn't peeling very well.
Oh, he wasn't peeling very well. How funny. But then again, have you heard about the battery charged with murder?
I killed a man today. I've been charged with murder.
Mugged by 6 dwarves today. Not happy.
Get it? He got mugged by 6 dwarfs today. Not happy. I loved it. I know it's bad. It's really bad. When I do things in life, the first thing I think to myself is, now, is it going to be bad? And if the answer is yes, then I think, well, how can I make it worse than bad? And that's my philosophy in life. If you're going to do something, do it bad as you possibly can. And it's just like following another path in life. You know what I mean? Some people like to do good. Some people like to do the best job they can. I'm like, nah, I'm different, man. I like to do things bad as I can. Did I tell you about my conversation with my son? Listen to this. It's funny. Well, I thought it's funny. Anyway, I don't know what you think about it. Here it goes. I've got to share this with you. It's quite funny. It's approximately 10 minutes past 1 on 5th of November, 2025. I just had a phone call from my son. It's his mock exams today. So I said, how you doing, son? He goes, yeah, very well, thanks. I said, how's your exams? He goes, done well. He had his English. So I said, what can I do for you? He goes, Dad, can you do me a favour? Ring up the school and say I got a dentist appointment. I said, what on earth would I want to do that for? He goes, I've got a double at arts and I don't want to go in there. So I was like, no way. So, and then he double checked. He goes, what? So listen, just double checking. Are you going to ring them up? And I said, no, I'm not. And he goes, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. So I told him a bit of a, fucking man up and go to your art class. And before I went, oi, and remember one more thing. Don't you ever ring me up getting me to lie for you, you little toe rag. Teenage boys. What can you do with them? Well, it's a shocker, though, isn't it? It's a shocker, isn't it? I mean, who the flip do you think he was? Ringing me up to get me to lie for him? It's like bloody... I was actually quite offended. To be fair, I was very offended, and I was a bit shocked that he would even think I'd do it. You know, fuck yeah. I said to him, "Who the fuck do you think? I ain't bloody lying for you, boy." That's what I said to him. I said, "I ain't lying for you, boy." Shocker. Shocker. That's what it was, mate. That was a bloody shocker. But he reckoned his theory was, his reasoning, I did well in my mocks. You know, I did well in my mocks, and I got double art, and I hate double art. You know, do us a favour. So I gave it to him, actually. I was a bit stern. I said to him, "Listen, you little shit." Toe rag, I called him. I didn't swear at him. I said, "Listen up, toe rag. Don't you ever ask me to lie for you. It ain't going to happen, mate." Hello, Brian. Good to hear from you.
Hello, Matthew. How are you?
Yeah, it's been a while. The most important question is, how are you?
I'm really good, mate. But do you know St. Moore's shock? Do you know St. Moore's shocking?
Go on, then.
More shocking. I would have lied.
Would you?
Absolutely. 100%. Why not?
Really?
Yeah.
Even though it would have come back on you, even though there's a possibility of coming back on you.
Yeah, I would have lied. Definitely. 100%.
But it shows our different parenting, doesn't it, eh?
It shows my bad parenting, doesn't it, skills? But we're not talking about mathematics or English. We're talking about art.
Oh, yeah.
My son isn't artistic at all. Yeah.
Oh, right.
He'd probably go to the south of France and cut off his ear rather than, do you know what I mean? And being Van Gogh. Do you know what I mean?
My daughter once, like, you know, growing up, they nick something from the shop. You know, I think all kids, you know. But my daughter once said, "Oh, it's all right, Dad. You know, if ever I got caught, I'll just say you let me do it." And I gave her a bollocking there. I said, "Listen, I will never back you up. If you stole something, that's on your back, mate. Don't start blaming me for it."
But that's what they do, Matt.
Fuck them, I say.
That's what they do.
You know,
listen, how many children steal out of their mum's purse or our wallets?
Yeah.
Because every single one of my children have done it while I'm sleeping.
Yeah. And I remember Lizzie done it to her mum, and she gave me the tenner, which was quite good.
Yeah.
And
what's with the lips? What's with the lips, Matt?
Why not? You know, why not?
Well, yeah.
I've got to have some kind of profile. It was done in the spare of the moment, or spare. I can't even speak.
A bit glossy, if you don't mind me saying.
I'm having great fun with this grok. It turns any picture into a 6-second video.
Well, okay, does it really?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, AI. I'm loving AI at the moment. Yeah.
How have you been anyway?
All right. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
You know,
how's Brighton? How's sunny Brighton?
Yeah, it's lovely. You know, it's the change of the season now, and and it comes its own beauty in the autumn, winter. Brighton does.
It does indeed. It does indeed.
And so, whereabouts in the country are you at the moment?
Well, there's a question.
Oh, yeah.
Now, there's a question that a lot of people would want to know.
Oh, okay.
Yes. At the moment, I'm in Colchester.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that well. Colchester.
Colchester Barracks, near the barracks.
Okay.
Yes. Well, the garrison, as they call it now. It's not called the barracks anymore. It's 22 parachute garrisons.
Oh, lovely. And how are you in yourself?
Great. My son's just moved to Polegate, which I'm sure you know. Polegate. Yes.
Yeah, down the road from me.
Down the road. My other son's just moved to Pevensey Bay. Just got a little council 2-bedroom flat in Pevensey Bay, which I'm sure you've heard of.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yep. So they're doing well. They're doing, yeah, onwards and upwards.
Good. And yeah, that's lovely. And have you been? I haven't seen you active on YouTube for a while.
No, I've been like doing my thing. I just thought I'd take a break, Matt. I just thought I'd take a break.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it's good to take a sabbatical, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So you're the first person I've come on in about 2 or 3 months.
Oh, lovely, yeah. And so, do you feel as if your batteries are recharged then?
They are recharged. I mean, I'm still on TikTok. I still do my thing on TikTok, which I've got quite a big following over there. Oh, not a big following. At 2,000. It's not a big following.
Come on,
it's not big.
Yeah,
not really. But yeah.
Well, some people boast millions, don't they, on TikTok? But 2,000 is still pretty good.
Yeah, but hang on, Matt. Bear with me. You there, Matt?
Yeah, I'm still here.
As soon as I come on your channel, Matt, people call me. You know what is with people? As soon as I come on your channel, people call me. In
fact, you've been coming on my channel for a while. I was listening to old videos from 3 years ago, and you were coming on.
Years,
yeah.
4 or 5 years, Matt.
Yeah,
I know. Hang on, Matt.
And I can't thank you enough.
Matt, let me come out and come back again because I'm getting double. Is that all right, Matt?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Okay, mate.
Well, that's nice of Brian, isn't it? It's great, isn't it? So Brian's had a sabbatical, and we all need a rest every now and then. But it's lovely that that Brian has come on Matt Taylor TV to say hi again. And of course, when I was reminiscing today, going through old stuff, didn't have that old saying where when one door closes, another one's opens, and that's kind of like what's happened over the last couple of days. A door closed, another opened, and then that original door opened as well. So I had quite a double whammy, so to speak. But yeah, I mean, it goes to show we've all been at this for a while. I know it's a bit far to say we're all family, though some people like to describe it like that. But, we're all friends. At the very least, we're all friends. And we've all been doing this for a while now. And it was quite a surprise seeing that Babs for UK. I didn't really know who Babs for UK was like 3-4 years ago. But now I do. And it filled me with a warm glow to think people have been tuning in to Matt Taylor TV for so long. It's always nice. So listen, Bonfire Night was brilliant last night. I was watching it being live streamed from Lewis yesterday. That's the first time I've ever watched it live streamed. Because of course I've never actually been to Lewis's bonfire celebrations. But that was I really enjoyed that. So I hope everyone had a good bonfire night last night. And of course, the next thing in the pipeline is Christmas, isn't it? So I hope everyone's got their Christmas plans sorted out. I've been fortunate enough to be invited up to my magical and imaginary girlfriends again. So that's going to be lovely. It's a lovely, peaceful day, Christmas, because it's just me, her, and her brother. And her brother's a bit of a history buff as well. So I do like to, but he doesn't, I don't know why, but he doesn't particularly agree with King Arthur being a real historical figure. So, we don't argue over it, but then again, quite frankly, anyone who doesn't believe King Arthur was a real historical figure, needs to have a history lesson. That's in my opinion. But anyway, listen, I've got to go, really. I've got to go. So I'm going to go for a nice walk. So I'm going to play out with a video. I'll have to catch Brian another time. Brian, I'll catch you another time, bud. I'll catch you again. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Man. You're lucky anyone tunes in. Lenny says AI slop on repeat. Yeah, Lenny loves to complain. Last night I was bang out of order. Apparently sounded drunk, sounded wild, sounded too damn free. Lenny says I was hostile, a bit unhinged, projecting my demons through a digital binge. But I just laugh, sip tea, lean back in my chair, cause I make more noise than they ever dare. Oh, I'm your ass-up superstar, broadcasting truth from a neon bar. You call me crazy, I call it art. Throw shade, but I steal your heart. Yeah, I'm your ass-up superstar, screaming raw, unfiltered, bizarre. Project all you like, son, I see right through. You wish you had half the fun I do. Lenny says, Matt, you were mean. You were out of line, but your outrage fuels my next punchline. Maybe I'm tipsy on truth or just tired of lies. Either way, my madness electrifies. They want to cage the clown, censor the show, but this circus thrives on the undertow. Keep throwing stones, keep naming my sins. It's just free promo, my legend begins. Oh, I'm your ass-up superstar, broadcasting truth from a neon bar. You call me crazy, I call it art. You throw shade, but I steal your heart. Yeah, I'm your ass-up superstar, screaming raw, unfiltered, bizarre. Project all you like, son, I see right through. You wish you had half the fun I do. You think I'm drunk on chaos? Maybe you're right, but at least I'm living, not hiding behind spite. You're tuned in every night, every post. So who's the real fan here? Me or you? Ghost! Ash-Lop superstar. Love me or hate me, I raise the bar. You can call me names, you can call me mad, but admit it, I'm the best damn show you've ever had. Matt, you're lucky anyone tunes in. Yeah, lucky's got nothing to do with it. They tune in because I dare to sin.